with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning, and welcome to Storytime. Thank you for joining me today. Happy Monday to you and yours. Thank you for being here. And of course, I hope that you're having, you had a lot of good long weekend, and hopefully too that you have today off as well. If not, well, we're here together still. Thank you so much for joining in, but I hope that you do enjoy some time off tomorrow as well. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. We bring back a classic, this one from DERICK WILDER and CATIA CHIEN, and of course being read with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. We bring back The Longest Let's Go Boy. Yes, this beautiful, heartwarming book indeed, coming back to story time, and definitely not the last time that we're bringing it here. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have everything that you need. I hope that you are cooler where you are, because it has been hot out here in the Bay, out here in Oakland. There's been very hot, and hopefully I think today it will start to cool down a little bit. Still hot, but not as hot as it was over the weekend. So I hope that you're continuing to hydrate, continuing to take care of yourselves, continuing to use sunblock and everything else that you need. And remember to yes, to find those spaces, maybe go in the shade a little bit more. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime, and glad to see that you're with us this morning. Happy Monday to you. Oh, yes, a beautiful book indeed coming up. The Longest Let's Go Boy, DERICK WILDER and CATIA CHIEN. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And yeah, we're in July already, July 2023. Today is July 3rd. Time is flying. Thank you for being here with us. And I hope that your summer is great. And of course, we're here this week, but also in the upcoming weeks, the next couple of weeks, we'll be giving you the dates. Story time will be going, we'll be taking a little break. We'll be bringing you, of course, all the recordings were lined up for you. So those will be coming, and you see what is coming up your way. But it'll be a little break until early August. So thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Let us see who is with us this morning, ready to enjoy a wonderful story. Good morning to you, Luna. How are you doing today? And of course, Grandma Kathy out there in Ohio. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Much love to you. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here with us, Luna, and of course, Kathy. Thank you for joining us this morning. Welcome to Storytime. Good morning to you, Ari, and of course, Megan. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Thank you for being here with us on Storytime as well. Glad you're here with us. Thank you indeed, Ari and Megan. Good to see you here with us on Storytime. Thank you for being here. Good morning to you. Thank you for joining in, Miles and Owen. We're glad to be joining in after a long time. Good to see you here after a long time. Always great to catch you live. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. And of course, Kristen, thank you so much for being here with us. Kristen, Miles, and Owen, thank you for being here out there in Massachusetts. Thank you for joining in Storytime. Good morning. And of course, one more time, good morning to you, Megan and Ari. Thank you for joining us out there in Kentucky. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Kristen Vargo Campbell, good morning to you. Oh my goodness, much love to you. Good to see you joining in from right here in the Bay. Thank you so much for joining us today, and I hope that you're having a good break. I hope that you're able to take some time off as well. Thank you so much for being here with us on Story Time, and yes, indeed, thank you for all that you do. Good to see you here with us, and I hope that you're ready to enjoy this beautiful story that we have for you today. The Longest Let's Go Boy, coming back to Story Time. This one published by Chronicle Books of San Francisco, and we're reading it, of course, here, written by Derrick Wilder and CATIA Chien. And always, as always, a big thank you indeed to Chronicle Books for allowing us to share so many wonderful books here on Storytime. Thank you for being here with us. Good to see you. I hope that your day is beautiful. And of course, thank you for letting us be a part of your day. Be a part of the start of your day if you're close by. And of course, if you're further out and it is later in your day, well, good afternoon, good evening to you. And hopefully this story time is exactly what you needed. Thank you so much for joining in. Please catch me on the other side of this short break when we are back for more story time. Thank you indeed for being here with us today.
Hi, my name is Zetta Elliott, and I am the author of 40 books for kids, including Dragons in a Bag and A Place Inside of Me. You're watching Storytime with Mr. LaMotta.
Welcome back indeed. Thank you. Yes, do check out Zetta Elliott's amazing books, and many of which were featured here on Storytime. Yes, including the award-winning A Place Inside of Me. Relevant story, indeed, and just so much truth in it. And if you've been following the news and know what's been happening with the protests in France, well, that is a book to check out indeed. And just something to read and give us something to think about, and see how what is it that we're doing in society, and how can we play a part in making sure that justice prevails. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. The Longest Let's Go Boy, and this one I think resonates with many of us who've had fairy friends, or indeed have fairy friends, and this one today I think always goes for the heart. So get ready. Written by Derrick Wilder, illustrations by CATIA Chien, and of course, reading this one with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Here we go. And also, it's one of those two that, if you look under the sleeve, there's a whole different artwork down there too. So yeah, be able to check that out if you manage to get this. Maybe not from your library, because if you get it from your library, it'll be all taped up and stuff. So, but I hope that wherever you get access to it, maybe the little libraries in your neighborhood, be able to check that art out. The Longest Let's Go Boy. The Longest Let's Go Boy, written by Derrick Wilder, illustrated by CATIA Chien, published by and read with permission of Chronicle Books of San Francisco. Meow meow wakes me, rumble drumming my tummy. I stretch my old bones. Fireball floats across bright blue, playing hide and seek with puffers. Swirlies ruffle the fur on my underside. Meow meow wakes me, rumble drumming my tummy. I stretch my old bones. Fireball floats across bright blue, playing hide and seek with puffers. Swirlies ruffle the fur on my underside. On my upside down. Putting in words that are not there. Sniff, sniff. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, here comes little, my forever friend. She gives me a happy face. I wiggle wag. We shake and Little holds out a tasty treat, letting me know I am good dog. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, you are. Oh boy, here comes Little, my forever friend. She gives me a happy face. I wiggle wag. We shake, and Little holds out a tasty treat, letting me know I am good dog. Oh, yes, I am. Aw. Oh, yes, you are. Little calls out, "Let's go, boy!" Her paws crunch, crunch across diggy dirt, and waybacks fill my head. Aw. I am an old puppy again, run jumping and tail chasing, yip yapping constantly at brunt jumpers, leg lifting endlessly on toe sticks. Little calls out, "Let's go, boy!" Her paws crunch, crunch across diggy dirt, and waybacks fill my head. I am an old puppy again, run jumping and tail chasing, yip yapping constantly on branch jumpers, leg lifting endlessly on toe sticks. Aw. Standing under these toe sticks now, Little still looks tiny. I want to run jump to her, but I'm dog tired, so I must slow step. She waits, then we disappear into big wild. Aw. Standing under these toe sticks now, Little still looks tiny. I want to run jump to her, but I'm dog tired, so I must slow step. She waits, then we disappear into big wild. I woof woof farewell to twitters, brat jumpers, and fuzz hoppers. Yes, I woof woof to farewell to twitters, brat jumpers, and fuzz hoppers. Then head down to tall sticks, colorfuls, and leafies, never letting Little stay too far. Aw. I woof woof farewell to tweeters, branch jumpers, and fuzz hoppers. Then head down to tall sticks, colorfuls, and leafies, never letting Little stray too far. I hear tweeters' tender replies in my one good listener. Feel toe sticks' gentle trembles through diggy dirt. They tell me that Little will always be welcome, always be safe. We reach a bend in Gurgle Burble, where hornbirds and striped tails often visit, and sip slurp cool sweetness. Yes. I hear tweeters' tender replies to in my one good listener. Feel tall sticks, gentle trembles through diggy dirt. They tell me that Little will always be welcome, always be safe. We reach a bend in Gurgle Burble where hornheads and striped tails often visit, and sip slurp, cool sweetness. Yum. Nothing like a good drink of water, right? We stop at Smooth Stump, then sit, stay, be. We stop at Smooth Stump, then sit, stay, be. When shadows stretch out, it is time to go. Little gives me her tightest love squeeze. I give her my wettest nose nazzle. I wait until Little is inside, then slow step to the far corner of soft green. I circle once, twice, then settle. Meow Meow's rough tongue tickles my cheeks. She shares soothing rumble drums, letting me know I am a good dog. Oh, yes, I am. Yes. When shadows stretch out, it is time to go. Little gives me her tightest love squeeze. I give her my wettest nose nazzle. I wait until Little is inside, then slow step to the far corner of soft green. I circle once, twice, then settle. Meow Meow's rough tongue tickles my cheek. She shares soothing rumble drums, letting me know I am a good dog. Oh, yes, I am. Among peaceful Twitter tunes, a distant "Let's go, boy" drifts down from puffers. I take one last look at Little. She will be okay, and I am ready. Aw. Among peaceful Twitter tunes, I hear a distant "Let's go, boy" drifting down from puffers. I take one last look at Little. She will be okay, and I am ready. Aw. I close my eyes. I close my eyes and feel the flutter of beautifuls lifting me above toe sticks. I close my eyes and feel the flutter of beautifuls lifting me above toe sticks. Slowly drifting away. My old bones feel new again. I can run, jump again. Aw. I close my eyes and feel the beautifuls carry me above toe sticks. My old bones feel new. I can run, jump again. Little gathers her pack of two paws. I miss them. Dewdrops on their cheeks say they miss me too. Little gathers with her pack of two paws. I miss them. Dewdrops on their cheeks say they miss me too. Ah. Toe sticks lose their fur. Then Cold White covers Big Wild in a cozy blanket. More light darks pass, and Cold White disappears. Countless colorfuls show their faces, and new Twitter tunes bring joy to my listeners. Sniff, sniff. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. There goes Little. She's on a let's go boy. When bright jumpers start scattering and toe sticks begin grumbling. What's happening? There goes little. She's on there, let's go, boy. When brunt jumpers start scattering and toe stakes begin grumbling. And then I see him there, yip yapping constantly and leg lifting endlessly, is an old puppy. Aw. Yes. And then I see him there, yip yapping constantly and leg lifting endlessly, is an old puppy. Aw. Little gives him a love squeeze. He gives her a slobber kiss. Then he's off, run jumping and tail chasing. Little gazes up at bright blue. She gives me a happy face. I wiggle wag. Ah, love it. Little gives him a love squeeze. He gives her a slobber kiss. Then he's off, run jumping and tail chasing. Little gazes up at bright blue. She gives me a happy face. I wiggle wag. She is my forever friend. Aw. Yes, indeed. And that is the end of our story. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, this one definitely brings out the feels over here. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it brings back good memories and yeah, just love for everybody indeed. Whether it's our four-legged friends or indeed our packs, our two posts as they're called in here. Thank you so much for joining me in Story Time. Please catch me on the other side of this short break when we're back for more Story Time.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Chang, co-author of Bobo Loves Dumplings, Bobo's Colorful Chinese New Year, and Night Market Rescue. And this is Story Time with Mr. Lamada.
Thank you indeed, and welcome back. Yes, lots to think about in this beautiful book, and I hope that for those of you that have lost loved dogs and cats, everything, and even humans too. I hope that we have some good memories to hold on to and just think of our loved ones. And this book, yeah, just always reminds me of that. Like, just take that moment and always think too that yeah, hopefully there's rest and it's a better place wherever it is. And so just, yeah, appreciating that and just wanting to share this one today. And yeah, I love this book so much. Always one that goes for the heart. I hope that you're well wherever you are. Sending you lots of love, lots of hugs, and of course lots of beautiful memories as well. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. Glad you were here. And if you think that one goes for your heart, well, wait until you see what we have for you on Wednesday. We're back with Heartstring. Yes, this one written and illustrated by Brooke Boynton Hughes. And of course, we'll be reading it with permission of the publishers, Chronicle Books of San Francisco. So be sure to join us. Make a date with us for Wednesday when we're back for more story time. Of course, we'll be off tomorrow for the 4th of July. We'll be taking a break, but we're back on Wednesday for more story time. Thank you so much for joining in. And remember, too, that you can find stories at storytimewithmrlamada.com. And all these books that we read, check them out at your local library. Of course, reach out and ask as well. Ask your librarians and see if they can stock them, and hopefully you are able to find them where you find books. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. This has been Story Time for today. This has been Story Time for this lovely Monday morning. Thank you so much for joining in, and of course to everybody that was joining us live, sending you hugs and appreciate you. Thank you for the time here with us. But of course, if you're joining us later on for the recordings, please remember to leave us a message as well, and let us know you were here so we can say hi to you. Thank you so much for being here with us on Storytime. Wherever you are, we appreciate you. Thank you indeed for joining in. Thank you. Good morning to you, Nathan and Sarah in Blue Sky, Illinois today. We made it just in time for today's sweet book, right? This one is beautiful. I love it so much. The Longest Let's Go Boy. I hope you enjoyed it. Derrick Wilder and CATIA Chien. Beautiful art, beautiful story. And yes, one definitely going for our hearts this morning. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Appreciate you. Have a lovely day out there in Illinois. Kristen Vogel Campbell, thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. Have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you for being here with us. Please do stay cool as it has been very hot out here in the Bay. Please do take care of yourself. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And of course, good morning to you, Ari and Megan. Thank you for joining in Storytime. I appreciate you and good to see you here. Please take care of yourselves. Thank you for being here. Hugs to you. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. And good morning as well. How are you doing today? Miles and Owen. And of course, Kristen Costa. Thank you so much for joining us on Storytime. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here with us. Appreciations all around. You are very welcome. Enjoy your day off tomorrow. Well, you too. I hope that you have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Miles and Owen, have yourselves a wonderful Monday and of course a beautiful Tuesday, and we hope to see you again on Wednesday. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Kathy and Luna out in Ohio, thank you for being here with us on Storytime. Thank you indeed. Appreciate you and hope you can join us on Wednesday when we're back with Heartstring. And of course, today we're reading The Longest Let's Go Boy. Thank you so much for joining in. Lots of memories flooding my brain right now. I hope that they are too for you. And yes, lots of smiles will be coming from that as I, think of all the amazing people, all the amazing people that have been in my life and will always be for sure. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Grammy called me because she thought it was over, but I told her that it was still there. Oh. Yes, still going, Kathy. Thank you so much for joining in. Well, right now we are leaving for sure. Thank you so much for joining in, everybody. I will see you again on Wednesday for more Storytime. Much love from me. Bye-bye.
Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely. Won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing.